What's up, people? Marjack79 here, and holy crap, they released a new Zelda trailer. Not The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, but Hyrule Warriors The Age of Calamity. Holy crap, man. So, I am thoroughly excited to give this a try. I don't know if you knew, but I am a huge Zelda fan. Huge. I sunk probably 300 plus hours into The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and any kind of story tidbits that I could get out of this story, I am more than willing to play and try out for myself. But here's the crazy part, though. I am not a fan of the Dynasty Warrior games. I've never been a fan of that hack and slash style gameplay. Just take on a horde of enemies, and then go and take on a big boss, and then take on another horde of enemies. I have never been a fan of that style of gameplay, but I'll fight through it and get through it. For this, though, this will be the first video game I think I've ever purchased just for literally story alone, to get a more backstory. This version of Zelda, the four champions, Umbersa specifically, I've always been more interested in her backstory. This is so exciting, man. I'm so happy that Nintendo is doing this, especially compared to the Mario trailer that they announced the other day. I was a bit disappointed by that, especially I was hoping for like more of a remake of Super Mario 64, not just a re-release with kind of an HD skin. But this one definitely has my attention, so I will definitely be giving this a go and trying it out. I cannot wait. Definitely a part of the gameplay that really caught my eye is that Zelda is able to use the Sheikah Slate. Because if you played through Breath of the Wild, you know that she had the Sheikah Slate in her possession before Link got it after he awoken from his 100-year slumber. So it's really cool to see that she's going to be able to utilize the weaponry that the slate possesses. So I'm curious to see, because even in the trailer it shows the Link is still able to produce bombs, so a little bit of questioning about that. So because you have to have the slate to be able to produce the bomb, so I guess we'll see how that works. And I know a lot of people have been questioning, is it going to be 100% canon? Well, I mean, the trailer, has stated that, the producers of the game are working directly with the Zelda team. So I would be surprised if they don't, fit this into the direct canon of Zelda. Why else? And it was the Nintendo team itself that approached the Hyrule Warriors team to produce this game. So, in my opinion, I think it's 100% going to be canon. So, that reasoning alone is what's going to justify the $60 purchase for me. Because like I said, any more time or story that I can get out of this style of Zelda, is definitely going to benefit for me. I can't wait, man. I'm also kind of hoping for, a little bit of a versus battle between Link and Rivali as well. I think that would be super awesome because, if you play the DLC, they were kind of rivals. Rivali not really respecting Link as the main champion, as Zelda's protector. So I think that would be really cool, to get to be able to maybe experience something like that. Also, just being able to play as Daruk as well, having some super powered, smashing gameplay with his stone sword and with the magnum powers that he possesses. That's going to be really cool. And and then obviously it's going to have a sad outcome too. That's probably the most unfortunate thing about a game like this, is that we all know the ending. So that everybody is going to eventually have a sad ending to the end of this game. So because as we all know, none of the champions survive the encounter with Calamity Ganon, Link included. So we got that going for us too. So it's probably going to start out like super happy. Then once the Guardians start to come and start wrecking the entire TF Hyrule, it's gonna get real. But I am super excited to, see this world not decimated as well. I hope, I don't think the Warriors games have ever had an exploration option, but I hope that the areas that they give us, it will really show, the Hyrule of this branch of Zelda in a fully, realized version of in all of its glory before it was destroyed by Calamity Ganon and his army. So I think that's another factor that I'm most excited about too. Just get to see this world fully realized. Now, for gameplay itself, I mean, I'm not expecting the world, but I would like, since this game is going to be Zelda canon, for them to include like at least a little bit of puzzle aspects, some exploration aspects, not just straight combat. Also, I really hope this opens up the possibility for more Zelda toys. It's been forever since we've gotten some new Zelda toys. It's been a few years actually. I really hope Figma picks up the steam again and finally gives us some Breath of the Wild action figures, a Link in his champion shirt, a Link in his Breath of the Wild green tunic, a Zelda in her white outfit and her blue outfit. I would buy all 4 of those in an instant. I would also like the 4 champions as well. I mean, I know I'm definitely wishful thinking, but I loved this game. It was my game of the year 2017, and I would definitely get as much merchandise action figure wise as I could get from it. Don't really want the world of Nintendo to touch this game. They should just stick to Mario. I just don't think they have the probability to give us the action figures that this game deserves. Really don't want Amiibo to touch it either. They've already had their fill, as you can see. I really want either like a Figma or a Mesco or even an SH Figures, but I'm pretty sure Figma still has the Zelda license. I really love them to really hit this franchise out of the park when it comes to action figures and give us some great figures to go along with the Breath of the Wild, Hyrule Warriors, and Breath of the Wild 2. I feel like there's a lot of money for Nintendo to be made if you let Figma produce these figures. Just saying, man. Just saying. But yeah, man, I think that is going to do it right there. So if you're excited about this game as much as I am, post it in the comments below. If you're not, still post in the comments below why you're not excited about it. I definitely don't think you shouldn't get this game just because you're not a fan of the Dynasty Warrior games. I'm not a fan of them either, but my love for Zelda is definitely going to influence me to at least give this game a try and get through kind of the boring, repetitive gameplay to get the story out of it. I think the story, like I said, I think the story alone is going to be worth the time and effort put into completing the game and supporting the game. So, all right, man, as always, if you like the video, do me a favor, hit that like button. You can follow me at youtube.com/marjack79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.